Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa is not a financial planner. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, we got a lot to go through. And why? Why 310 is, in Grandpa's opinion, very, very likely your bottom. And I do believe we're going to go there very shortly. Uh, and after that, I believe you're going to see 450, 450 bucks. I think we're going to bottom out at 310. I'm going to explain why. Why are we going to see 310 and why are we going to see 450 shortly thereafter? Okay, so Tesla. We had a range today, high to low of $15.90, $15.96. So we had pretty good range to trade, albeit it wasn't the one Grandpa was anticipating. We had a high today of 342.55. I really thought I think I'm a day off. I really thought we were gonna get real up in the 350, low 350 area. I thought we might break 350 today, but we sure didn't. We had a low today of 326.59. And we closed at 332.89. The indexes were down. The NASDAQ was down quite a bit, actually. But Tesla underperformed them all, going down in the red. Divergence. We had a little bit of divergence today. Volume decreased by 3 million shares on falling prices. So a total of 57 million shares traded hands. That's low volume for Tesla. And I consider that to be neutral, pretty much. And when we head for 450, you'll see a huge spike in volume, by the way. It will happen. We got to get to 310 first. Okay, dominant trend is down. We have a sell signal in the daily, and that constitutes that the dominant trend is currently still down. Okay. Pivot point. Okay, I'm going to switch to a different one here for pivot point because it will help tell a story. Your fair opening price, by the way, for Friday, and Friday's only trading till 1 p.m. regular market, but I do believe it goes till 8 p.m. after hours still. I could be wrong about that a little bit. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I think. So the fair opening price for Friday the 29th is $334.25. So about $1.25-$1.35 up from where we're currently at, somewhere in there. We're gonna get up there, and we should open there. So that's good news. But pivot point 302.70 is the white line right here. And that is our low since we made our high pivot point. Okay, and I think it's going to hold. I really do. A matter of fact, I think we're going to struggle to get below 309. 310. I'm calling it, but 309 maybe with a WICK, something like that. Possibly 307, but I think it's going to hold. The 310 area is going to hold us, and we're going to reverse and go back up. That's what I see with the pivot points, and I'm going to tell you why 310 is your bottom shortly here. in my opinion. Grandpa's opinion. Okay, so upside resistance. Uh, well, I'll start at the very top. We're going to have resistance not too awful long at 450 up there when we hit it. 415 down below that. That's the all-time high of Tesla is 414.50. 400 area because it's even number like 200. So there'll be a fight there. A little bit of a fight at least. 360. Because that's where they shorted that 90 million shares at 359.90. And I'll going to tell you more about that in a little bit. 353, 345. Now I think we have a real good shot at hitting 345 excuse me, area on Friday. 335 down below that, so that for upside resistance. Downside support, a little bit at 317. I wouldn't buy it if I were you. Wait for 310. What I'm hoping is that they don't gap us down there and come back up and not even let us buy the 310. I want to buy shares at 310, and so does Grandma. If it would break the 310, 303 just before the 302.70 area, right in that 303, 305 area, you might snag some shares there. If it breaks it and we're making a new lower pivot point at that point, if it breaks that 302.70, if it would do it, you might as well hold out for 285, 284.77 at a minimum, followed by 270, 272 down below that. But so the fair opening price for Friday is going to be 334.25. Grandpa's right about that 9 out of 10 times. I'm going to give you the forecast also. It's quite a bit different than what it was yesterday again. But somewhere on Friday, I believe 338, 345 is very possible for Friday. And I also see $540 within 90 days. That's what I'm seeing, if not more. Okay, so why is 310 our bottom? Okay, if you watch a few of my previous live streams, I even show the blinking where they literally bought approximately 90 million. They didn't buy, they sold, shorted approximately 90 million shares at 359.90, just 10 cents shy of 360. And Grandpa had his short in. I was going to go short there the next morning, and it bounced up into 361 area. I could have even filled the dollar or so higher. But at 3 minutes to 7, I removed my cell signal. My Grandpa removed his cell. Oh man! And I waited, and I watched it go down. But the reason it's so prevalent is I waited. I've got notebooks full of blinking because I wrote it down every day what happened for over a year. Because over a year ago, I seen the same thing happen. Not identical, but close to it. And at that point in time, the stock dropped very quickly, much like it's doing now. And it dropped $50, almost to the penny. Might have even been to the penny, but it dropped $50. And that's why I was going to short it and get that $50. Well, I'm not going to short it now. We're almost there. And there's so much good going on with Tesla. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I wanted to short it. My oldest son, he pleaded with me to do it because I've literally talked to him about this for over a year, waiting to get to see what I had seen before. And when I seen it, I didn't do it. Well, that's sad. That was sad. To watch something, to wait for something the same to happen again, and then doubt it and not do it, just because Tesla looks so very strong up there, and I thought, man, I'm just not going to do it. But anyway, so regardless, if you take 50 away from 360, we were within 10 cents of it when they shorted that 90 million shares. And if it does the same as it did the last time, $50, you're at 310, 309, 310 area. I hope they just don't. They trade 11 hours without us, so I hope they don't do that. Currently, we're trading right around 332.5 area. So, what happened after we dropped to $50 the first time Grandpa seen this in the blinking? So we say 310 is our bottom number. Well, I'll tell you what it did. It went up I think it was $140. It was $140, right within pennies. It went up $140 before it stopped going up. And that brings you to where? 310 and 140 is 410, 450. Yep, that's your next number to the top. So, wherever you got your shares right now, you're golden if you can hang on. You're golden. There's no reason to give them away. Just try to get some more on the dip. That's Grandpa's opinion. And, like I say, watch 3-4 of my previous live streams again. There's one of them where I actually show you when it's doing the blinking, and I'm talking about what they're doing. And the next one after that, the next live stream after that, I had a handle on it and had it all added up, what they did, and just approximately 90 million shares shorted there. So, and don't worry about Kathy Wood selling $18 million worth of shares yesterday, because she still got just about $400 million worth of them. She just does this periodically where she does just a fraction of her shares. 18 million is a lot to me and you, but she's running a fun trading deal. So, okay, forecast. I better do the forecast. Israel's ceasefire, 4 a.m. this morning went into effect with Hezbollah for 60 days. They're going to have a ceasefire. Trump will be in office by the time they get around to it. Okay, so Grandpa's forecast for the 29th. Yesterday it was 358. today for the 29th on Friday, it's 345. So you got a shot at 345. This ain't the fair opening price. I'm sorry. It's a price that should fairly hit during the day. Okay. Yesterday was 358. Today it's 345. So for Friday, I think 345, 338, 345 is real likely for Friday. However, don't get all crazy going long up there because 310's in your future. I'm telling you. I don't care what these numbers say. They'll adjust downward once we hit 310, and then you'll see them fall more in line as we move up. Is how it will work. But so Monday, the 2nd, December, we had a forecast yesterday of 373. Well, now it's 358. So the 3rd, we had 369 yesterday. Today we have 356. It should get up around 356, say by the 3rd. And once we stabilize at a bottom somewhere, these numbers are going to become way more accurate. You're going to see that. Grandpa calculates fair, not what actually happens. I know that don't make any sense, but that's the way Grandpa calculates. So for the 4th on Wednesday, we had 381 forecast for yesterday. Yes, I forecast yesterday. Today it's 359. For the December 5th, I forecast 379 yesterday, and today I'm forecasting 365. On the 6th, we had 385 forecast yesterday, and it's 371 today. And on the 9th, Monday, we had 400 forecast yesterday, and it's 384 today. And on the 10th, Tuesday, we had 397 forecast yesterday, 381 today. And on Wednesday, the 11th, I'm forecasting 385. So, and you notice there's an uphill progression on its way to 450. But we got to get to 310 first. That guy's going to take us $50. At least that's what they did the last time that I seen it over a year ago. I watched this for over a year, and but they went down $50, but they went up. By the time they got done going up, they went up $140, and I think you might see it again. That's what I think. Oh, it's church time. Gotta get ready. I got company. Let's see. Jeff says, "Good afternoon, Grandpa." And then he says, "Great day to buy in the Tesla." Yeah, hold up for 310. The Paradise says hi. And yeah, I wish I would have stuck with my guns on that deal. But regardless, if you got shares, well, it's like Paradise said earlier today, he texted me. It's not really going to matter a whole lot when it gets up to 1,000, and you're 5 to 7 months from that number, in Grandpa's opinion. And I ain't alone on that one, I can tell you. Followed by 10,000, followed by 100,000. You know, I'll tell you what. Before I go here today, and I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, but I want to say something here. And you probably heard this before, but I'm going to say it anyway. When you sell your Tesla shares, for $50,000 each. For $50,000 each. Don't blame Grandpa. Don't blame Grandpa when a year later they're $100,000 each. Don't blame Grandpa. Hey, I should write a song about Don't Blame Grandpa. Maybe I already did. Don't blame Grandpa if you sell your Tesla shares. Don't blame Grandpa if you sell your Tesla shares. Don't blame Grandpa. Don't blame Grandpa. Don't blame Grandpa if you sell your Tesla shares. Okay, hey, boy, I'm a great singer. Maybe they'll put me on YouTube. Think about eternity. Think about eternity once in a while. I'll be back on Friday morning about 9 o'clock. Don't blame Grandpa. See you.